Hey there peoples, welcome back to another Secret Saturday. Today we are going to talk about the Pirates of the Caribbean. I gave you guys a little hint yesterday if you follow my Twitter, and I told it to me right. So it is the Pirates, as you can see by the title. I'm sorry if this is a little wobbly. I'm kind of doing like a vlog style of this because I couldn't find anywhere to put my camera down. So it's gonna be a little like vlog holding, so if you see me do this, so yeah, if it looks wobbly, I'm sorry. But anyways, we're going to talk Pirates. Did you know on the Pirates of the Caribbean, the boarding for the Pirates of the Caribbean is actually on the 3rd floor? It is beneath the ride, and it's beneath the ride and the Disney employee cafeteria. The entrance to which it is directly between the NOS railroad station and the restrooms. So that's pretty interesting. Like, it's on the 3rd floor. You never know, like, you're underneath and everything, you know. And then the auctioneer in the Pirates was the only animatronic that Walt Disney worked on before he died. Which is pretty exciting because if you didn't know, that was the last ride Walt Disney worked on in Disneyland. So the auctioneer is the final animatronic that Walt Disney himself worked on. I'm sorry if I keep looking at the screen. I don't mean to. Try to look at the camera, but it's not working. But a funny story, actually, Alice Davis was working with the sculptor to design the costume when an actual body showed up, when the sculptor included a certain part of it. But a body showed up, and Alice Davis was not like expecting that because the sculptor wanted an actual male body to look at as he's sculpting out the animatronic and all the features and everything to look like a actual person. She picked up her bootstraps and just worked around it. Well, so I lost my place. She worked around it before Walt Disney showed up to make sure it was fine. Everything was going fine when he turned to say, "And how much do you offer for this wench?" Everybody cringed because it was the 1960s, so it's about all the independence and everything, and women are trying to get out underneath the man and everything. It's like, we're not back in that time period. We're not under man anymore. We're not just gonna be auctioneered off as a bride and everything. We are our own woman. We get to decide who we get to marry and everything, you know. So everybody had like a cringe moment. But Alice Davis was the only woman in that group that laughed. So she went and grabbed a saw and literally sewed off that piece off the end. Oh. So I'm looking at my notes. I missed the part. So the reason he said, "How much do you offer for this wench?" because there was a part of the male anatomy. It looked like his he had an erection. So Alice Davis sawed it off, and she sawed that off in a piece. So okay, a little detached of that. She told me. She's told the story many times. Everybody laughs at it because they don't expect that and everything, you know. And what she says about this is she's never seen so many men cross their legs at once because, like, oh, that reaction. Oh, they feel like it's themselves, you know. So it's kind of funny. It's like that story and everything, you know. So yeah, so that's kind of a little funny. But they fixed it before Walt Disney could ever see it, and everything went fine. And then once they showed Walt Disney, yeah, everything went smooth. But this is like one of the funniest stories of working on the production of the Pirates. And hearing it from Alice, you know, looking up all this information and everything and just searching, like, she was such a sweetheart, you know, and you would never think of that for her, you know. But yeah, it's pretty interesting how that little story went in. And the men just cross their legs. They're like, "Oh, we don't want that. No, how about no?" Just like, why would they do that to me, you know? Hold on. It's really funny. I think it's funny. I think it's hilarious. And then with the pirates, you know how you exit the ride, and to the right of the exit there's a shop. It's called the Pieces of the Eight. Because, you know, if you watch the Pirates of the Caribbean movie, you know, Pieces of the Eight, like, you do that. There's a chandelier inside the shop that is responsible for the movie character of the monkey Jack. There is an actual monkey Jack on the chandelier, so that's pretty cool. A shop inspired a character into a movie, you know. So it's pretty interesting. So, because that's been there for like forever, and the movie the first Pirates came out in 2003, I believe. And this monkey is said to have been inspiration for the monkey Jack inside the movie series, you know. So I think it's pretty cool that a monkey on a chandelier inspired the movie, because they wanted to match the ride very, very, very specifically and try to go along with it. I mean, like, some things are very different, but they wanted to go along with the ride. They wanted to match the ride. So if they did have to change the ride a little bit after the movie came out, they didn't have to change much. It's still about pirates, it's still about English, it's still about, they just had to add a few things like Jack Sparrow and all like the treasure hunting and everything. But they're still treasure hunting. So yeah, that's it for today's Secret Saturday. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I will see you all Tuesday for another beauty. For next Friday for a workout video, and then next Sunday for another Secret Saturday for another little Disney secret. I hope you guys like this, and I hope I gave you more information about the Pirates of the Caribbean and little fun stories about this. I still think that Alcesta's is the funniest story ever I've heard, just from her, because of her experience, and her costume designs are amazing. So anyways, I'll see you guys all another time. Love you. Bye.